Alright, Gator, who's this Pokemon?
That is very clearly Wario's face. Do you see it? It's got the eyeballs and the giant nose and the mustache. That's totally Wario's face.
Honestly, if we knew who was voicing Wario in the Mario movie, then you could have answered that to mirror the Chris Pratt's mustache thing, but alright, we'll find out at the end of the episode. Hi, May. It's me, Steven. We met in the cave near Dewford. Have you met many kinds of Pokemon since I last seen you? There are many, many kinds of Pokemon in this wide world of ours. If you wanted to raise only your favorites, that's fine.
See, it's okay to overlevel Froggy.
That's not what he means. Perhaps you find it more fun to raise all sorts of Pokemon. As a trainer of Pokemon, what do you think? Of course, it's not any of my business. It would be nice if we were to meet again somehow. Somewhere. Someplace. Steven Stone, everybody! How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Emerald Co-Star. I'm TheJamesRolls.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Emerald Co-Star.
I'm going to kill you.
I'm going to kill you.
By the time this episode comes out, it'll be about, what, a month until the Universal trip, maybe less, and then I can slap you in person.
Oh, dude, I'm so freaking excited for that. Okay, by the time this video comes out, I'm just a few days away from getting my tickets, and I'm so excited!
By the time this comes out, you'll be a few days away from getting your tickets? This probably isn't coming out until, what day
because
is it?
this is recorded! That's the proper terminology I wanted to use!
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I would hope you buy your ticket soon before the prices increase.
Also, look, it's a mouse on the crotch.
The name of your bird was Mouse Pants, not Mouse on Crotch.
So, like, that's the name that I guessed in the Who's That Pokemon thing, which means it's canonically correct.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, God.
I don't think he believes my Pokemon knowledge.
I wouldn't call it knowledge.
What would you call it then?
Foliage.
College? That sounds like a really bad college.
Exactly.
It's like, this college you could only take in the fall. Welcome to Foliage.
I didn't roll.
You didn't roll.
Haha,
Sorry.
I've never heard that joke before.
You find it in your heart to forgive me.
No. Let me put it in my calendar, actually, to schedule my slapping. So, let me see. Google Calendar, slapping Gator, April 19th, at around, what time do I land? Like 5? 5 o'clock.
Oh man, I just keep thinking about this trip and I'm just so excited. Ooh, this rain looks really cool.
Yes, very graphically impressive for a GBA game.
Have a paralysis heal or anything? I apparently do not.
Yeah, you do not. Do you have a full heal?
Looking. I apparently do not.
Alright, well, hey, you're gonna
Hey,
have
Will.
fun then.
What?
I just used a repel! I
Well,
literally just used a repel! What kind of crap is that?
because these Pokemon are a bit higher leveled.
What the farting nipple?
First off, that was
What the hell is the point of the fucking repel then?
This is why I keep telling you to train your Pokemon, because, as you see, Pokemon levels increase for the wild Pokemon in addition to trainers, which means, eventually, you're gonna be overpowered.
At no point in the game did anybody say that. What the hell is that? That's crap.
Did you think Pokemon were gonna stay level 14 all throughout the region as you explored it?
I don't care if they're leveling up. That's just normal gameplay, but it never said that the repels didn't work if they're higher.
I mean, that is a true statement. Repels, they don't tell you repels don't work unless the Pokemon is lower leveled than you. So, I agree with that criticism. Am I watching a new Home Alone movie? Is this Joe Pesci? Your frigger reminds me of Joe Pesci in Home Alone. Which is why I said, is this a new Home Alone movie starring Joe Pesci? But not Macaulay Culkin for some reason.
They come out with the new Home Alone.
Yeah, Home Sweet Home Alone or whatever it was called, about a British kid.
But it wasn't any good, was it?
No. Which is why I'm scared for when the new Honey, I Shrunk the Kids movie comes out eventually. It's gonna have Rick Moranis in it, which will hopefully mean it's good, but I don't have much faith. The Disney Plus exclusives are kind of bad.
Yeah, like, I was super disappointed with the Diary of a Kid thing.
I mean, I get it, because they don't really want to do the live action, because then they'd have to film a lot of it back to back to back, and they don't want to waste the money doing it, like, all at once, even though, honestly, filming... Actually, no, is the book series still going, technically? So maybe that's also why. Just easier to animate it.
They are still going. I actually bought the most recent one after not reading the books for like 10 years. And I wish I didn't. It's not bad, it's just that it's recycling a lot of stuff from older books, and it's not really that funny. It was like legitimately heartbreaking to read it. Yeah, like, the thing is, I don't think being animated is necessarily a bad thing. I just don't think the art style they went with is any good. And... Hey, we gotta put something on screen real quick.
I have an idea.
Okay. That was a thing that happened.
I mean, to be fair, we did record almost an hour of Splatoon 3 and then a 30-minute Emerald episode, so, I mean...
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, we're back. It's all good.
Oh, is it? Okay, wow, that was fast.
Alright, so... The adapter thingy needs its own power thing. It's connected to my Switch, but the Switch fell asleep.
That's funny.
What were we talking about before that?
Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
Right, the movie. I don't think the art style is any good. I don't think it being animated itself is a bad idea. But there's this one scene that perfectly summarizes my biggest complaint with that movie. It's the part where they're doing the big wheel scene, and it's like right before Riley falls off it. And one of the big things of the movie is that Greg is trying to get popular, so he goes into the school play, he goes into the wrestling thing, and things like that. Rather than actually have them in the movie, Riley just says, well, you could try this thing, or that thing. And it's like, you just
just glossed over like 3 of the biggest things from the book. Why the hell do you not do that?
Because.
It's probably pointless for a 25-year-old to be ranting about a kids movie, but still, it like legitimately annoyed me really bad, and like I have no interest in any of the other feature movies they try doing.
I think the next one's supposed to come out this year.
Yeah, it's like a yearly thing they're doing.
I mean, it makes sense. They're like only 40-minute movies.
Hmm.
So really, they're not really even movies. They're basically like specials.
Yeah, that's what the author wanted to do, because for the longest time he wanted to do like a holiday special for Cabin Fever, but yeah, it didn't work for the first one. I don't know if the second one was any better, but I kind of doubt it. I did have a friend, though, at work who would say Zooey Mama for everything. I get good at level 39.
Oh god, it's almost at level 40. God help me.
Alright, in your professional opinion, is Muddy Water worth it?
It has very high power compared to Surf, and actually, yes, get rid of Tackle.
Echo?
Yeah, get rid of Tackle.
Alright. I'm trusting you on this.
The only downside, really, to Muddy Water is that its accuracy isn't 100, but to be honest, you really will probably only use Muddy Water when you're out of Surf, so there shouldn't be too many instances.
Oh, donut!
Hey, it's a thing that evolves into Mario.
No. Chris Pratt evolves into Mario.
Yeah, which we're gonna see the Mario movie during the Universal trip. It's gonna be poggers!
Yeah, we're gonna see it the night we arrive, just like when we saw Shang-Chi during PAX. Yeah, pretty much as soon as we all meet up at the airport, we're probably just gonna go to the hotel, check in, drop our stuff off, and then take an Uber to Universal City Walk, and then watch the movie.
Missing a very important part of the story.
And what is that?
We're all going to arrive at exactly the same time, because we're just that well coordinated. We're going to arrive, you'll slap me, and then we'll go to the hotel.
And then I'll slap you again at the hotel.
One slap per day, mister.
No. And then I'll slap you during the Mario movie when you least expect it.
Like they have Rosalina on screen, and I got like the big waifu eyes. Like look at the waifu, and then you slap.
Well, considering your tweet about Peach in her biker outfit, when that trailer came out, I'll probably slap you the entire movie.
I mean, Peach kind of looks kind of cute in the movie. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So going back to the game real quick, because we actually like rarely talk about this game ever. So I'm gonna praise this art style real quick, because wow, this game has amazing sprite work. Because wow, I love how this seems like a no-brainer for games like this, but I just love how different the textures look for the grassy and the rocky mountains and things like that. They look very natural, blending into one another. Rain here just looks so cool. But the puddles, man. This might be my favorite sprite thing ever. I'm not even exaggerating. This is the coolest looking thing ever.
Yeah, like I said before, the Pokemon GBA games are very, very well looking games.
Yeah.
And it continued, obviously, with the advancements they made for Diamond and Pearl and everything else, so.
Oh, the parasol lady is so cute.
Yeah, like, black and white, That's probably like my favorite looking DS game out there, honestly.
Yeah, they really peaked with the sprite artwork in black and white, ironically, since it was the last game with sprites.
Hmm.
Because they really just got to go all out, especially since they did animated sprites for Black 2 and White 2.
Yeah, like, I do think the 3D games do look good, but I really wish they kept to the sprite work, because the sprite art style looks better than the 3D games.
Well, I think, like, the Switch 3D, because obviously it's more HD, but, like, the Switch games look fine to me. Like, it's just X and Y. Obviously, it's the first time they were doing 3D sprites, so I give it a pass for that. But, like, the 3DS sprite games, well, I should say X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, well, not really Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, they kind of improved on X and Y. So really just X and Y, but it wasn't really the greatest.
Yeah. I think X and Y looks fine enough.
For the first time doing 3D sprites, yeah, it's fine enough.
Yeah, the Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, that one, I don't know what it is about. There's something about it just doesn't look good. Yeah, like, I think Let's Go Eevee. It's gonna sound silly, but I kind of really like how that one looks. Sword and Shield, that game does look good, but it also looks a lot more inconsistent.
It's the
Like, it allows
trees!
some... Yeah, that basically sums it all up.
Yeah, the trees kind of ruin it. Also, if you can't hear me, I need to plug in my laptop, so I'm getting the charger, by the way.
She's I can gossip about you.
No, because I can hear you perfectly fine thanks to my Bluetooth headphones.
Oh no, you're hearing all of the goosey gossip.
The Goosey Gossip.
Their institute. I don't want to go that way, I want to go this way.
No, you do actually want to go to the Weather Institute.
There's a thing over here.
Alright, if you want to go over there, then go ahead, Mr. Goosey Gossip.
There's a thingy and it's shiny and it doesn't taste like chocolate and I'm upset.
Well, that's a you problem.
It's a you problem because you are the one who put it there.
Except I was not the one who put that there.
You're the one who programmed this game. All by yourself.
I wish, then I'd be rich right now.
You are rich.
I'm not.
You're the proprietor of the channel.
Yes, because I've made so much money off of everyone's labor. Where the hell is the plug for the charge? It's somewhere. I'll find it.
It's in your butt.
It is not? Okay, laptop's charging. Now I can turn the brightness back on my screen up to not save on power.
Aye.
Now I can see what you're doing.
Oh.
What do you mean, no?
Means you can criticize my game now.
Yes,
I don't want
that's
your
the
criticisms.
criticisms. Okay.
What's the kid doing here?
Oh,
Facing
no.
off against Team Aqua. Remember them?
Oh no, she's hot!
It's just a grunt, and it's also pixels.
It's a hot pixel!
Also, get Froggy out of the front of your party, please, for the love of God, train your other Pokemon.
Who would you recommend, Mr. Smarty Armpit?
What? The Pokemon I told you to train last time when you were all in the water, comma.
Okay, I forgot which one you want me to train.
I mean, I want you to train all of them, except why not, because that's not officially on your team. But if you want to train it, sure, why not?
Hey, 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 hey.
I'm so glad you got the joke.
Are you proud of me for understanding your humor?
Yes.
Stunned silence is very reassuring.
You're welcome, buddy. Also, I should actually address this. I did it in Splatoon 3 versus episodes, but I don't have regular headphones right now, so I'm recording these videos off of a USB mic instead of my XLR mic, so if my audio quality does sound terrible, which it probably does in comparison to other videos, I apologize. I'm gonna get regular headphones again soon, but for now, we needed to record some stuff, so deal with it.
Actually, it's not the case at all. James just doesn't like me.
I mean, if that was... I could technically mute you in my ears right now and not listen to you at all during these recordings.
And that's what you do anyway. You just guess what I say.
Yes, because I'm a mind reader.
Tell me you're looking for that weather Pokemon too. Whether the weather be cold, or whether the weather be hot. Whether the weather, whatever the weather be... Ah, it looks like they're holding hands!
Actually, they're holding Pokeballs, but alright.
It's romantic!
Valentine's Day's already over.
Your Valentine's Day.
Okay? Thank you!
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is on my list.
Oh, okay. So, add it with ranch dressing, Lion King 1.5... Actually, all dressing, not just ranch. Lion King 1.5, The Clone Wars, sandwiches, what else was on your list?
There were sandwiches involved.
I could have sworn you said you didn't like sandwiches, or was it you don't like toppings on your sandwiches?
Love sandwiches.
There was something with sandwiches that you didn't like, I just forget. You honestly, you dislike so many things, it'd be easier to keep track of the list of stuff you do like.
Alright, here's the list of things that I do like. Marina.
Things that actually matter in life, please.
Marina.
Things that are real.
Marina.
In your dreams.
Splatoon takes place 12,000 years in the future, so if I can live that long, Marina will be real.
I mean, you do work at Disney. Maybe you could find that freezing chronological stuff that they use for Walt Disney. You could be in the basement of Disney World with Walt.
Hey! All night just chilling out in the freezer things. I mean, that is not real. This is me speaking freely on behalf of nobody except my own opinions. There is no frozen Walt. Cough, cough, cough.
That's honestly my favorite urban myth.
Yeah. There's this one thing that, I don't know if it's real or not, but there's this one thing where people wondered if Disney named the movie Frozen so that they'd stop finding results about... They looked up Disney Frozen.
Mm-hmm.
I need to use revives and stuff.
Yeah, you should.
Oh no! James, can you play for me?
That'd be a little hard, because, I mean, you're the one that owns the copy of the game.
They could totally work.
I mean, no.
Can you just agree with me for once?
No.
Oh. Alright, so we established my list of things that I like. What about you? What are some things that you enjoy in life?
Money. Hello, I like money.
What inspired you to build a second Krusty Krab right next door to the original?
Money.
You know, you've ruined this Pokemon for me. Like, why is it phallic looking?
I don't know. I guess the developers were horny when they were designing Pokemon that day.
Just why do you ruin things?
Hey, man, I wasn't the first one that made that comparison.
I blame you.
Except you can't, because I was not the original proprietor of that rumor slash myth slash common fan meme.
You are.
No.
Yes.
No!
Gosh.
No!
If I leave this place to... Well, no, it's too far away. I get close to the end of this place, because... Bucky's almost out of surfs and things like that.
I mean, we're probably close to the end of the episode anyway, so once the episode's done, you could just leave and then go back to the Pokemon Center at Mauville if you want.
It's so far away.
I mean, that's the power of doing things off screen.
So far away.
Well, eventually you'll get the fly HM, and then you can just fly to and from places.
Gonna have that immediately.
Oh, look! It's Wing Attack! Why are you rock smashing a flying type?
Muddy water wasn't working, and I'm almost out of surf.
Okay, then just keep using Muddy Water. It has an 85% accuracy. It's better than using a move that's not very effective.
Heard itself and confusing. Oh boy!
Use a potion.
I'm trying to. I pressed the wrong button.
And then use another potion next turn.
I don't like doing that. It wasted so many items.
It's a stupid Zubat.
That's using Wing Attack constantly. It's like it's me in Pokemon form, berating you over and over again.
I don't like you.
What?
I don't like your stupid nipples. Hey, muddy water worked.
It's surf, but brown.
Ew.
Yes, that means it's toilet water. You're welcome.
Some more toilet paper. Have you ever played Conquer and gone to that point?
Yes. We literally talked about doing... about whether or not we do Conquer Let's Play.
I don't know how far you've gotten into that game.
I've gotten pretty far.
The Great Mighty Pooh thing is like one of the most glorious things in verse history.
Yes, it is.
Want to sing the song?
No!
Please.
No!
Perfect, let's sing it.
I literally said no.
I am the Great Mighty Pooh, and
I'm going to kill my insanity because of you. Check how much time you have left for this episode.
Oh, mama.
Okay. Now, at least you do have revives to use.
Ah, boy, I'm so excited.
You might want to use super potions too, if you don't just leave them at half health.
We're going to get better potions anytime soon.
After the next gym badge.
Are we far away from that?
No, you're actually pretty close. But also, the next potion heals like 100 HP, and your Pokemon don't have 100 HP, so...
We have like a minute left. Should we save this for next episode, or do this now?
We can do the outro. Save it for the next episode.
Alright.
And that'll give you a
sure.
chance to go back like you want to the Pokemon Center and maybe buy more items if you wish. All right.
I'll try.
Oh, okay.
Whenever you feel like it.
Okay.
Whenever you feel like it.
Are you gonna interrupt me again if I try doing it?
Any point.
Okay.
Just
Yep.
go on. Any time right now will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Sometime this century, please.
That is going to do it for this episode of Pokemon Emerald Co-Star. My name has been TheJamesRolls.
Get long enough. I'm Lady Garrett to you.
And until next time, which will probably be in 5 years, because I need a break from Gator now. Catch you later, everybody.
Say that, but you're also going to a theme park with me.
Unfortunately. Alright, Gator, the Pokemon that you literally called Wario's face is actually Masquerain.
Still look like Wario's face.
Actually, it's more like a masquerade mask. Get it?
Masquerade, everything's a different shade. Masquerade, if your face of the world can never find you. Masquerade, every face a different shade.
Literally everything is a
Masquerade.
reference. Literally everything is turned into a song. I give up.